So as outside sales reps, there are three methods we use to contact our customers and prospects. There's messaging, which is emails, text messages, LinkedIn messages. There's phone calls, and then there's in-person visits. Now, the name of any game, the goal of any sales campaign is to find and close all the business in a particular area. So in order to gather all the information about a particular area that you're targeting, the best way to start out is with your own data. So I'm going to show you how to first add your data to TerriTool. So you can do that through uploading an Excel or CSV file. So I'm going to press upload right here. Then I'm going to choose an Excel file. Then I'm going to press next. So in this section, you will match your fields with TerriTool's fields. So the system already tries to automatically match each one of your fields with our fields. So you're going to go down and just make sure that we've done this correctly. So company name matches with company name. Address can all be on one line, or it could be broken apart into city, state, zip. So mine's on one line. So I left the city, state, and zip blank. So all of this looks good. I'm going to go next, and then you're going to do the same thing for contacts. So I've noticed that the contacts field is vacant here. So I'm going to add contact name 1. Then I'm going to do the same thing for contact name 2. And then I noticed that there's a phone number missing. So I'm going to add that. And then once you're finished, you'll press next. And then TerriTool will upload your data. So now that my data is uploaded, the first method of contact of outreach I'm going to use is calling. So I'm going to create a call list or create list. So I'm going to click create list. Then I'm going to name it after the area that I'm going to be targeting. So I'm going to target Lake Forest. So I'm going to confirm. So next I'm going to go to view on map. And then here are all of the companies in my territory. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to double click the map to zoom in on the area that I want to target. So this is Lake Forest. And then I'm going to press create lasso. Then I'm going to press and hold down the mouse and draw a circle around the area that I want to group together. And then let go of the mouse to enter in the circle, the lasso. And then I'm going to view selected companies and then click submit. So I've just created a call list of all of my accounts in Lake Forest. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. So let's say I was targeting Lake Forest and I didn't only want to contact the accounts that I already know, but I wanted to find additional companies and contacts that may be interested in buying what I'm selling. So I'm going to go to find leads, and then I'm going to specify a location. So I'm going to go city, and then I'm going to type in Lake Forest. And then I am going to enter in a target industry. So let's say I'm a shipping sales rep and I am targeting manufacturing companies because they ship a lot. And then press search. So TerriTool has pulled a bunch of manufacturing companies in and around the Lake Forest area. Now I'm going to select this area. Select this area. So I'm going to start lasso, and I'm going to do the same thing. Hold down the cursor, and I'm going to draw a circle around this area. And then I'm going to select add leads. And then I'm going to confirm to add leads. I could also add contacts from here, but I'm going to do that after I've added them to my list. So I'm going to confirm. So here I have added additional leads to my existing data that I already have on Lake Forest. So what I would do now is I would call this list, and how I would do that is I would click on the company name. And then what you could do is you could do research on the company. So there's the website here, but it looks like for this company, I don't have any contacts. So you could either add your own, or I could see if TerriTool has any contacts. So we do have contacts for this company. So I'm going to, let's say I wanted to add the plant manager. Then I'll buy contacts. So now I have the plant manager's contact information. So I could call them. I could do research on their LinkedIn. to better dictate my conversation. And so let's say I have called Felix over at CAC and I want to add a note. So I'm going to say call, and then I'm going to say pricing requested. So this will timestamp and archive the note. And then the only other thing that I want to do before moving on to the next opportunity is at TerriTool, we highly encourage you to use the statuses, and the statuses are a priority system. The goal here is to find and then classify all of the business in your territory. So I had a good call with Felix. I'm going to mark this as high priority, and then I'm going to save it. So I've done that with the first company. And then I would basically go down the line and do this with every single company. I would call every single company. I'd message them as well as a follow-up. So once I'm finished calling everyone on this list, I'm going to convert this list into a route so that I could go and see everyone in person. So in order to do that, I would press convert to route. And then I'm going to select a start and end point. So I'm going to select this as the start point. And then I'm going to select this as the endpoint. So the route will start at the start point, and then it will route all of these accounts until it ends at the endpoint that I specified. So I'm going to generate the route. So once I'm done generating the route, I'm ready to go out in the field. So you can either download a PDF and print it out and take your route with you, or take all the companies in route format with you out in the field, or you could download our mobile app, which I'll show you how to use now. So once you're ready to hit the field, fire up the TerriTool app, go to routes, tap on your route. So here are all the companies routed in a list format, but I'm gonna go up to the map icon to see the logic behind the route. Now, as you can see, the starting point would be ComTrend, which would be number 1, and then it's routed me all the way to my endpoint, which would be Grandis. So if I want to see where I am in relation to the route, I could click on the triangulation button on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, and this will show me where I am in relation to everyone. So I am going to go back to my route and list format. Now, 70 accounts is a lot to see in one day. So what I'm going to do is I am going to filter only my active and high priority as well as potential accounts. So only the ones that are the lowest hanging fruit I want to go and see. So I'm going to go to the filter, the top left-hand corner, and then all the way down is filter by statuses. So I'm going to filter active, high priority, and potential, and then press filter. And just like that, it has only routed my high priority, active, and potential accounts. So I would start with ComTrend. So I'd tap on the company profile. And then if I want to go and visit ComTrend, I would click Navigate Me. And then you would choose your favorite navigation platform. So mine is Waze. And Waze will direct you to the location. So I'll go now. So let's say I've arrived at ComTrend. I want to go see Jaime Ortiz. Let's say I didn't have a contact and I want to go and see if TerriTool had any contacts. So I would tap Fetch Contacts. And then here are all the contacts that we have. They're multi-source verified using artificial intelligence, so they're very accurate, these contacts. And so I'm going to say I want to talk to the marketing manager. So I'm going to select Sarah's name, and I'm going to confirm. And once I'm finished, I'll do all done. So before I go in, I'm going to want to research Sarah. So I'm going to press on the LinkedIn icon next to her name, and then here we could see that she's the marketing manager at ComTrend. So I'm going to go back, and then let's say I had a good conversation with Sarah and I want to add a note. So I'll say great call. You could also voice memo these notes. I'm going to say I met with her, and I'm going to save it. So this too will timestamp the date and time of the note or the in-person visit. And then I'm going to go up and I'm going to change the status to high priority because I had a great call with Sarah and I think that this is a high priority to close. So once you're finished with that, you click on the top right hand arrow to go to the next company on your route. And then this would be neutral land. So I'd navigate myself and go use Waze again. And then this will take me to neutral land. And then I'm going to want to pull contacts from Neutraland. So I would do fetch contacts again and see what contacts I have. And it would be rinse and repeat for until you're finished with the entire route.